Hi, I'm Noah Kim, and I'm speaking up about affordable housing. Nationwide, cities are experiencing unprecedented strains on affordable housing. Families just can't find a place to call home because the very limited supply of affordable housing doesn't meet the increasing demands for it. We can't afford to ignore this issue anymore. First of all, it's essential to economic recovery. A stable housing market means increased consumer confidence, and affordable housing means hundreds of billions of dollars into consumer pockets that they can use to spend and stimulate the economy. But more than that, housing is just a fundamental human necessity. We all need a place to live. So what does this mean in Williamsburg? Well, the national definition of affordable housing, the definition the federal government uses, is that affordable means families are only spending 30% or less of their income on housing costs. In the Williamsburg-James City County area, average rent costs $1,077. This is unaffordable for 35% of families in the area. So what do these families do if they can't afford to live? Well, one option is to apply for housing vouchers or public housing. The problem is the wait list for housing vouchers in Williamsburg is 250 households long. The end of that list won't be considered for 5 years. The wait times are even worse for public housing. The Blayton Building, which provides housing to elderly residents, that alone has 300 applicants waiting for a place. They've closed applications, it's so long. Families who can't afford housing can also depend on local charities, but this places further strain on already very limited resources. They can live with friends in the area. The problem is local ordinances restrict the number of people, unrelated people who can live in a single dwelling. These are commonly known as three-person rules or brothel laws. And this just further limits the options for these families in this condition. In the worst case, these families become some of the more than 300 estimated people to be living without a home in Greater Williamsburg. Williamsburg, unfortunately, doesn't have a homeless shelter to accommodate these people. So how do we address this problem? Well, affordable housing doesn't have to mean harming the aesthetic and character of Williamsburg. We can preserve and protect what Williamsburg means to us, what we love about Williamsburg, while still making affordable housing available. We can do this through reasonable, modest increases to density, allowing a few more units per acre in certain areas. We can allow residents to rent out their rooms to more people than they are able to now. We can allow more unrelated people to live in a single dwelling. We can build new residential developments without hurting the image, the aesthetic, the character of Williamsburg. We can do this. We must do this. We just need to speak up about it.